Welcome to Southern Strike 4. Today we're taking on the 6th mission of the German campaign with the goal of getting 3 stars. We're going to be going with the Infantry doctrine. There's a number of different ways we can go, but yeah, I'm going to go with the Infantry doctrine here. The idea is going to be to try to get as many tank hunter medals as possible. We can use our infantry with smoke grenades and stuff like that, and if we can keep them alive, maybe use some landmines later on. Again, we're going to have to get a lot of points for damage dealt and try to minimize, well, we're going to be taking some losses. That's just inevitable here. We're going to have to try to build the best defense possible, I think is more likely.
Infantry.
So I'm going to stick 2 crew members over there. I'm going to hold down L1. Oops.
In this pocket.
Infantry meldet
Now I'm going to hold on L1 and press X and stick the other 2 crew members over there.
And reinforce the defense line in the north.
And we do not, we have infantry doctrine, so we're going to group all of these as one group. Going to hold down L1 and press X. All the tanks are in one group. We need to protect them as much as possible. I'm going to keep this anti-air. I'm going to put that in the group. And I'm going to have this multiple rocket launcher tail. While we're doing that, we're going to unload all the passengers. And we're going to move them over to here. That's going to be our infantry. We're going to try to protect them as much as we can. And then we're going to go ahead and get these tanks going here. I think right here is a decent spot. We'll have 2 tanks on each side. The only problem with this setup here, and I'm going to try to correct for that, is we need like a scout or something. So I'm going to unload all passengers here. I'm going to set this crew member over to here. I'm going to send this crew member back. And this crew member back as well. And while we're doing that, I'm going to merge this into one big group. I'm going to call it group number 4. I simply selected them all by holding down X and then left analog stick up and then pressing R3. Just a little tip there. And we're going to try to protect. I'm going to put these armored personnel carriers on the flanks, hoping to deflect some of the shots we get taken at here. Again, the goal is to try to protect these tanks as much as possible. So I think we're going to do a line.
Bereit zum Angriff. Befehle? Jawohl. Bereit zum Angriff.
And the good news is, if this tank goes down, we don't get discredited for it, so we don't lose points there. Again, I think a big thing, and I'm going to have to try to figure this one out here, is we need to get another one of these soldiers out. So I'm going to unload all here. I'm going to take one of these soldiers here. I'm going to have them crouch, lay down, return fire, and put them over here. I'm going to take another one of the soldiers.
Infantry meldet sich zum Dienst.
I'm going to have them basically lay down, return fire, and try to hide them into the woods here.
Beeilung.
And then I'll take this other soldier and put him back in here. This soldier right here, I was having him go fast. I'm going to change it to lay down and return fire there.
Infantry in Bewegung. Bestätigt.
And hopefully we don't get shot at here. The idea is to... Here comes the aircraft we were worried about. And, yeah, we need to get this tank into position here. So the good news is we've got plane shot down there, so that's really good. The other good news as we haven't taken any huge losses yet. And again, we're using the infantry doctrine, so one of the advantages of the infantry doctrine is we got smoke grenades. So we're going to start protecting our soldiers with smoke grenades here. And hopefully this soldier... Oh, the soldier's going to get exposed there. That's okay. And if we can defend, that's good too. And again, we're going to use some smoke grenades here to try to defend what we have. Uh-oh. One of the advantages of the infantry doctrine is we have first aid. I'm going to change this crew member to lay down and return fire only. And I'm going to have primarily control of crew number 4. I'm going to be protecting with smoke grenades. And possibly doing some other protection later. And our goal, immediate goal, is to simply hold this off, and then we've got some other plans going forward here. And while we're doing that, we're going to send this troop over to here.
Bereit zum Angriff. Bereit für die Schlacht.
Again, smoke grenade coming there. And I think we lost that one. I was trying to get him in position, but that's okay.
Ja, Kommandant.
We do need to get this restocked.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle.
And try to protect our infantry, like I said, as much as possible.
Angriff!
And protect our tanks. So pretty much we're using the infantry to protect the tanks here. And trying to create as many mismatches as we can. So that line held off. We're going to shift the line a little bit. That means this tank's going here. This tank's going to go over here. And we're going to shift tank number 3 over to here, I believe. Yeah. Right here. Yeah. And then we're going to move this air defense over to here. I'm going to move this, excuse me, gun over here.
Artillerie einsatzbereit.
And apparently we had another crew member survive, so that's good. We're going to take that crew member, we're going to lay down, and we're going to go see if we can shift him out over to here for scouting. Scouting is very valuable. We're going to be attacked by a lot of fronts, like I said.
Artillerie einsatzbereit.
So group number 4, we're not utilizing them fully yet. We will utilize them later on. Okay, they're getting attacked heavily, or they're going to be attacked heavily. Smoke grenades coming. Smoke grenades coming there. And again, thanks to our scout here, which won't last long, we have one advantage. I didn't do this last time. The first aid option, we're going to use it. And we'll be taking control of our infantry here, trying to protect our tanks. And again, what we're really hoping to do is try to get some of these stuff exposed so we can use the rocket launcher. Okay, throwing another smoke grenade. We don't have unlimited smoke grenades, but we're going to use them as much as possible. It looks like we lost a tank here, so that means we need to do the first aid thing. And what I want to do is I want to take one of these crew members. And I think I'm just going to try to get him into these tanks.
Infantry einsatzbereit.
Now maybe not, we'll see.
Jawohl.
Let's see how this plays out here. We're going to take control of group number 4. Smoke grenade again. So having these crew members as scouts is kind of critical in this spot to give us a chance of being able to see what we're shooting at. Trying to use our strength in numbers, numerical advantage here. So we got a couple tanks that are damaged. That's fine. We happen to have something to take care of. We also have this armored personnel carrier. I'm going to move back here.
Ja,
I'm going to take
Kommandant.
this repair vehicle and start repairing. I'm going to repair ours first, and then this other one here.
Beeilung.
And I'm
Befehl.
going to shift this tank down the line.
Bestätigt.
Enemy destroyed!
So there's a couple troops in there. Should be gone. I'm not sure if that's it. Oh boy, we have somebody hurt.
Ah, ich bin getroffen!
And we happen to have
Einsatzbereit,
a medic.
Kommandant.
So we're going to use that medic.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
Try to recover the crew member here. We're going to shift our tank slowly down the line and try to build a defensive line here. So this heavy tank's going to shift over to here. And we're going to keep moving along the edge here. And,
Bereit zum Angriff.
yeah, so I'm going to take control group number 4
Feind
here.
gesichtet.
And we're going to move out this way. So that one's repaired.
Ja, Kommandant.
We've got to defend this next spot right here. We're going to slowly
Beeilung.
do it. Again, I'm going to shift the line and try to use that line as a defense here. So
Jawohl.
this tank is going to go over to here.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
And we need to get a rocket launcher in place. So rocket launcher is going to go about right here. And this anti-air protection is going to go right here.
Wir sind
And I'm going to
einsatzbereit,
shift
Kommandant.
Jawohl.
group number 4 into the woods.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
And we're going to use more smoke grenade. We're going to try to use more smoke grenades here. So smoke grenade there. Going to throw a smoke grenade out over here as well.
Bullseye!
And then that way we can defend this spot right here. So here comes the smoke grenade right there. Here comes another smoke grenade.
Angriff!
And we've got a rocket launcher in place. That's what we want. We want to fire a lot of rockets that way.
Knallt sie ab!
And of course, we have one first aid. We're going to use that on the crew member.
Sanitäter!
Yes.
And that's good because that's going to give us more shots. But I'm going to primarily be using infantry and smoke grenades here to run out.
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen! Tötet sie!
And eventually we'll run out here, but we want to protect as much of these tanks as possible.
Ziel in Sicht.
Tötet sie!
And maybe we can get some of these tanks to overshoot. We have an anti-tank gun that's not technically ours.
Knallt sie ab!
Use it there. We'll be in good shape here. So let's throw one more in here. That's the last of our... Okay, that's a big tank. That's a problem. We're going to use bazookas for that.
Knallt sie ab!
Another bazooka coming. It's down to 21. I think we got it. No, it's down to 21. Okay, this is the last problem we have. It's artillery piece. You have to hit it fast and quickly. There we go. That's out of the way there.
Convoys are arriving soon, so we need to break
And the
through
first objective
enemy
is
lines
complete.
and create safe passage for them.
So I'm going to keep group number 4 going, and we're going to try to recover this rifleman here. We'll be using it for later. It's not even one of ours, technically. But more medals, the better, right? Okay. So the next issue or challenge we have this whole map opened up now, is basically we need to clear out...
Reinforcements
We're supposed to clear out all this stuff right here, but we need to clear out a lot more than that. We're going to get all our reinforcements together and see...
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
get everything going here. So the tanks are going here, and I'm going to have...
Zu Befehl.
Tanks are group number 1. I'm going to have...
Jawohl.
Hold down L1 and press X on both of those. Tanks will be group number 5. We've got extra anti-air support. We're going to merge those over to here, and I'm going to hold down this one right here. You know what? I think I'm going to make those all part of the tank group.
Kanonen einsatzbereit.
So I'm going to hold down L1,
Erwarte Befehle.
press X
Wir
here
sind
and X
einsatzbereit,
there.
Kommandant.
The tanks will become group number 1 again. I'm going to make sure to get this rocket launcher replenished. I did not do that the last time.
Befehle, Kommandant.
And I think a big thing with the supply vehicle is I just want to get
Befehle, Kommandant?
refuel on them. So I'm going to hold on L1, refuel.
Na los!
And we're going to refuel some of these tanks here. And let's see what else we got.
Zu Befehl.
We have another repair vehicle. I'm going to cluster that there. And then this transport vehicle, I'm going to just move forward to here. And then I'm going to take all the soldiers out of that.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
And I'm going to send them over here to meet up with the other soldiers. And we're going to merge them into one big group. And then we're going to proceed to the next part of the mission here. So that's the plan. Again, we could do this really fast, but I want to get 3 stars. I've actually had 3 stars before and had some damage taken and then lost it. So we're going to try to maximize medals, maximize pieces and stuff like that. I'll try to make this a successful mission. I think, oh, these are the soldiers we're waiting for. I'm going to wait for these soldiers to get here. We're going to merge them all together and try to protect. That means we should have, looks like we got 16 more smoke grenades. We've also got a bunch of mines. We're going to want to lay those landmines going forward. Because it's going to be a big part of our strategy here. So we're going to move these tanks. We got these tanks here. We're going to move them forward a little bit. And I think one of the things we could do while we're waiting for that is we could just get resupplied by these supply vehicles. So I'm going to press the triangle button there. Okay. Again, I'm going to hold on X here. Push the left analog stick up and press an R3. Now all the infantry is group number 5. And they are ready to go.
Bereit zum Angriff. Artillerie einsatzbereit.
Okay, let's get them going here. And the thing is, we've got this group right here is going to take out some of the targets. We don't have to worry about that. Or they should take it up pretty much.
Bewegung. Na los!
We could be of assistance to them, though.
Bestätigt.
And then we'll come back and take out, there's a tank right here, I believe. Yeah, there's a cruiser tank. We'll take that out as well.
Bestätigt.
Ziel wird zerstört.
So this group did its job over here. That's good.
Feind gesichtet.
Cruiser tank's gone. Tank under metal. And this is where it gets a little tricky.
Na los!
We're going to take the whole group and head back this way.
Geschütze in Bewegung.
We're going to try to take out this position here. While we're doing that, I'm going to push pause.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And just going to make sure that these are all fueled here for group number 1.
Ja, Kommandant?
I'm going to push this group forward here. And I think that's it.
Auf dem Weg. Auf dem Weg.
Okay. So we need to put smoke grenades here to cover that. We don't have a ton of smoke grenades, but we're going to use them what we have.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
And we are going to take out this position right here.
Tötet sie! Tötet sie!
Der Feind.
So tank under metal there. Going to try to use overwhelming force. This is the target right there.
Das wäre einer weniger.
Okay, so far so good.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Let's see what's behind there. Okay, another target.
Tötet sie! Feuer!
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
And again, overwhelming force here.
Ziel in Sicht.
Same thing with this side right here. We do have some smoke grenades. We're going to try to use them. Looks like there's a tank back here firing at us.
Sanitäter
Let's go
unterwegs.
this way. And we got that tank out of the way too.
Beeilung.
Volltreffer!
Going to use our medic there.
Bestätigt.
And we're going to get our troops all gathered over here. That's not even one of ours, so that's good. We'll have them for later. We're going to take our infantry and push this way, but we got to get recovered. Before we do that, we are going to get this group together. Now, we do have this big, heavy rocket launcher. We're going to use that in just a minute. But before we do that, I want to refuel as much as possible. And then I'm going to get the tanks together over here. And we're going to use a rocket launcher to take out some of these other positions that we need to take out. And then the other part of the plan is going to be to capture as many tanks as possible through here. There is a headquarters over here we're going to take out as well. Yeah, so a lot of ambitious plans here. Let's see if we can execute them. The good thing about having all this infantry is we can hide under the cover of the woods. And this is a pretty thick vegetation or woods, if you can see zooming in right here. So yeah. So there should be, yep, on that confrontation. The only downside is we're going to have to refuel. We're going to have to resupply all of our tank hunters. So I'm going to push pause. I'm going to get the regular view here. I'm going to take one of these and send him over here. It's simply going to resupply everything I can right there. And then we're going to take the rest of this group here. And we're going to push them forward to about right here. We will start using them in a minute or two. And just trying to make sure there's nothing else there. Okay, so our other group we have, okay. I'm going to keep this repair vehicle and stuff and crew members over here, because we will be using them at a later time. Okay, going to resupply there. And then I'm going to take this entire group here. We're just going to have to stop. And we are going to refuel everything we can. We're going to need that fuel for later on, as we got a big project going on here. So supply vehicle going back here.
Infantry einsatzbereit.
And we're going to scatter.
Infantry in Bewegung.
And then we're going to continue to use the woods. There's tanks all along here we're taking out.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
And the reason we're doing this is, well, we want to take out as much as possible and then try to get 3 stars. There, we're in a good spot there. Alright, that tank's gone. Tank hunter medal. Again, these bazookas are very helpful. Strength the numbers there. Anti-tank gun. Not anymore.
In Bewegung.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
So there's the tank we can take possession of, but not yet. We got to take out this right here. 2 tanks, actually.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht.
Okay, we've got 2 crew members right here. We are going to use them. We're going to use the other crew member right here for that tank.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
And we're going to use this repair vehicle to repair them. And I think there's a crew member somewhere else. I'm going to pull one of the crew members out of here. So unload all. I'm going to take one.
Infantry in Bewegung.
Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, that's not good. I unloaded something I shouldn't have unloaded. Oh, I selected the entire group. Okay. Well, that can be fixed. We're going to put crew members in here. And the rest of them over here. And I'll just take this crew member right here and put them in this tank here.
Infantry in Bewegung.
And then while we're doing that, we're going to push group number 5 forward here. I'm going to stick them in the woods right here. I think there's a couple other vehicles we can take control of as well.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And I think we have enough strength to do it without using smoke grenades. We'll see.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Gonna use the vegetation cover to our advantage here.
Feindliche Einheiten.
There is a tank right there.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
We're gonna hit it. Can we get a chance? Oh, it's a transport vehicle. It was a transport vehicle. Okay, the only downside is we destroyed this tank.
Na los! Infanterie in Bewegung! Angriff!
Ziel zerstört.
Okay, so that headquarters is gone. There's another tank here. I think it might be a transport vehicle, or maybe... Oh no, armored personnel carrier.
Auslöschen.
So that's gone.
Ja,
I'm gonna
Kommandant.
double check and make sure there's nothing else over there. And while we're doing that, I'm going to unload all here.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
I'm gonna take one, two crew members and put them back.
meldet sich zum Dienst. Erwarte
I'm gonna take
Befehle.
one,
Befehle,
two crew
Kommandant.
members and put them in this one. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna use.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
I think I'm only gonna use one of them.
Befehle. MG-Schütze
Oh, and I gotta
in
make
Bewegung.
sure while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get this in place. So this is gonna go
Jawohl!
right here. And then now we have two extra tanks we can use. I think I'm gonna keep them back in defense over here
Verstanden!
for later on in the mission. So let's see what this group is doing. I think this group is good, but we're gonna just go up to the river and see.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung. MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
So this crew member, we're going to change it up here. So these two crew members are going here. And this one is going to go in this one right here.
Na los!
And we'll get those repaired.
Erwarte Befehle.
While we're doing that, we're going to run our soldiers along the side here.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Oh, there is... Well, the river curves this way. And the soldiers cannot cross the river,
MG-Schütze
which is fine. We'll get them over to here. So this tank is ready to go. I'm going to put it in defense over here.
Bestätigt!
And I'm going to take the other tank when I find it. L1 here. I'm going to put it in defense over here. I'm getting my defense ready for what's going to be a major attack on us. I'm trying to clear out as much stuff as possible here. Again, the goal is to get 3 stars. The one thing I'm not going to be able to clear out is there's a bunch of tanks hidden over here. What the plan is going to be is to just mine as much of this as possible and make it difficult for them. So let's continue on with what we got. We've got some soldiers here. Crew number 5. We're going to put them along the edge here,
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
just in case. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to move some of these tanks across the side here.
Befehle?
Tank destroyer here.
In Bewegung, Kommandant! Wir sind einsatzbereit.
Der Feind.
Another tank over here.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Heavy tank's going to be in position right here. And the idea, or the plan, is going to be to get the rocket launcher in place.
Verstanden!
Oh, we got some tanks. Oh boy, we found the tanks.
Zu Befehl.
Let's use a smoke grenade here. See if we can use a bazooka across there.
Tötet sie!
Bazooka here.
Attack!
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
And we're going to use first aid there. And of course, smoke grenade. We need to not have. I don't know why these are out here.
Brauch rein, Sani! Erwarte Befehle.
So smoke grenade there. Let's see, maybe a bazooka.
Knallt sie ab!
Feind gesichtet!
Tötet sie!
See if we can hit this with the bazooka.
Feuer!
Try another smoke grenade here. We've got a rocket launcher. Let's get it about right here. Let's line this with tanks. I think we can funnel these tanks. I think we can. I could be wrong on that. We'll see. We have a medium tank here. I don't know why.
Funktionstüchtig.
That one's supposed to go right here. Circle command.
Bereit zum Angriff.
And this one's supposed to go right here. Circle command as well.
Feuer! Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen!
Einsatzbereit.
So yeah, let's just fire more bazookas here.
Knallt sie ab! Ziel unter Beschuss
It's
nehmen!
down to 98, 92.
Tötet sie! Knallt sie ab! Feuer!
Befehle.
Gonna try to use first aid. And of course more smoke grenades.
Angriff! Feuer!
Gonna use the bazooka there. And gonna use the rest of our...
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen! Super!
Oh, we got it, okay. So this is good, this is good. We took out a bunch of tanks that will probably come after us later.
Bin da, wo man mich braucht. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
We've got our rocket launcher in place.
MG-Schütze
We're gonna go
in
this way.
Bewegung.
We need to get first aid. Try to recover these as much as possible. Get a medic in there, hopefully. So there's the tank. Okay, that's a Churchill tank. And the bad news is we have drawn fire here.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Befehle. MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
So we need to get these tanks protected.
Jawohl.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rocket launcher and start
Feuer aus
firing.
allen Rohren!
I think it's going to go across there. And then while we're doing that, we're going to take this
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
and resupply it. And then I'm going to take group number 5
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
for smoke grenade protection. We're going to toss a smoke grenade in here
Feuer!
and then toss some more smoke grenades in there as well.
Feuer!
We just don't want to get fired on here. And yes, I will get these tanks repaired in just a minute. What I think we're going to do is we're going to send a scout from one of these tanks. So I'm going to load all here.
Befehl.
I'm going to take one of these crew members and post them over here. I'm going to take another one of these crew members and post them into this house.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
And I'm going to take the other 3 and put them back.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Zu Befehl.
Bestätigt!
Well, this house is shot. Let's see if we can get this crew member to go in the other house.
Infantry
We're going to change
einsatzbereit.
it to return fire. I'm going to have him stand up, though.
Bestätigt.
I'm also going to change this
Kanonen
to
einsatzbereit.
a triangle.
Kill enemy.
So if it sees something, it's going to fire. Okay, that's the target right there. Can I get our shots in? Maybe. Get that artillery piece out of the way here.
Das wäre einer weniger.
I think we get the artillery piece out of the way, so that's the important part. And we still have our group in place. So, okay. Taking a cautious approach here. We're going to just put our repair truck there.
Befehle, Kommandant?
Jawohl.
And we're going to move group number 5 forward a little bit. We've got a second target over here to take care of.
Bestätigt.
We're actually going to confront it. Yeah, we'll confront it from this way.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Ja, Kommandant.
So, smoke grenade here.
Auf dem Weg.
Going forward, and there it is.
Feuer!
Tank hunter metal. Okay, that position has been taken care of. And unfortunately, that other position is not. What we're going to do is we're going to use to cover the forest with these troops for protection. The rocket launcher is going to help us.
Jawohl.
And trying to keep losses at a minimum here.
Bewegung, Soldaten. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
So there we are. We're hidden in the
Feindliche
woods.
Einheiten.
Now we can take out this tank. Okay, that's good. Take out this tank right here.
Jawohl.
And pretty much anything else in the pathway there.
Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen. Ziel wird
Take out the rocket launcher. And of course take out this final tank right here.
Auslöschen. Volltreffer.
Alright, so that's out of the way.
Bin da, wo man mich
So far
braucht.
so good. Now we took a bunch of tanks out of the way over here. I don't know how many more are left. But what I want to do is I'm going to get this infantry to heal up real quick over here.
Bereit zum Angriff.
And we're going to have to regroup our tanks. It looks like we have a crew
Zu
member
Befehl.
right
Ja,
here, and
Kommandant.
we have another crew member we're going to take out of there.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
I'm going to put him in this tank that only has one. I believe it's this one right here.
Infanterie in Bewegung. Wir
And of course we got
reparieren
these resupplied here.
Ja,
I should
Kommandant.
have it resupplied. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is go forward. We get all these tanks forward to about right here, I believe. Yeah.
Auf dem Weg. Wir sind
We got 2
einsatzbereit,
tanks hidden in
Kommandant.
there as well.
Auf dem Weg.
They're going to go forward. As well as these pieces right here. This rocket launcher is very valuable. I'm going to get it to somewhere over here for protection there. But what I want to do first is start laying some landmines. And we're going to use group number 5 for that.
Infanterie einsatzbereit.
Okay, what you want to do is there's a bunch. We got a few soldiers left here. Apparently we lost too many riflemen. But what we want to do is we want to lay mines. If you hold down R1, you'll notice there's no option for mines. What you do is you don't select any of them. You push the control pad down like this. That selects only the riflemen. We have 18 mines we can lay. We're going to start laying them across here. And we're going to hope to pick up like a sapper medal later on. I'm going to try to crisscross it like a checkered board. And I don't want to go too far because I think there's some more tanks back there. But yeah, we're going to mine this area off. That's an area we're going to get attacked from. But yeah, we're going to use all of this right here. And that's the fast way of laying mines. If you do it the other way, you'd have to select all the riflemen individually and group them, and that just takes a long time. So, one of them over here. I bet that one has the last mine as well, so we're going to wait till he goes in and push X right there. Oh no, it's this one. Sorry, I took too long then. Okay, so this group should be healed and ready to go. We've got a bunch of mines there. If they try to run tanks through there, they will take some losses. Now we got to clear out the rest of this over here. Okay, before we clear out anything else, I want to make sure that this side is clear as well, so I'm going to use infantry to clear out both of that side right there. Going to make sure we have our anti-tank weapons ready. They should be ready right there. Okay, they should be ready. We're going to push triangle to get them over here. What remains of our infantry. And oh, wow, I didn't realize you can get more mines. I just learned something. We could lay more mines, yay! I did not know that. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Gonna mine this even more. So you can use up all your mines and you can restock those mines. I did not know that. I've been playing this game for quite a while too. So that is a really cool feature. I did not know that. I feel excited and dumb at the same time. Oh, we got one more left. Let's put the one over here. Actually, let's put the one over here. Okay. So, wow, that is cool. All right. So, let's do some resupplying here while we're waiting.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Okay, we can do even more mines. I did not know that.
Jawohl. Beeilung. Verstanden. Jawohl.
Let's use that supply truck there. Wow, I did not know that.
Verstanden. Verstanden.
I think that resupplies the smoke grenades too.
Beeilung. Bestätigt. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Jawohl. Na los. Bewegung. Verstanden. Jawohl.
I wonder if there's a limit. Let me see. Wow, 12 more mines. I did not know that. That is awesome. That is amazing. I'm actually tempted to take these tanks on right now if there are any more back here. I know we took out some ones that were hidden back here. I think there's some more back here. I'm gonna lay some more mines. Why not, right? So mine here, mine there, mine there. Wow. I did not know that. That is so cool. I knew you could restock like bazookas and stuff. I didn't know you could restock mines. I've only played this game, well, I played through all these missions on the original, and then I bought the complete edition. And then I'm playing through that on here. I wasn't able to port the games.
Bewegung, Soldaten! Na los!
So, wow, that is cool. That is really cool. Gonna restock over there.
Befehle? Zu Befehl.
And of course, I'm gonna take the rest of this group.
Bereit zum Angriff.
I'm gonna take group number 1 and I'm gonna add this to group number 1. Let's see, yep. They're gonna become group number 4, I believe. And make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, we've got this side mined. I'm gonna take this group number 5 and have them go to work on this side.
Infanterie in Bewegung!
And the reason I'm not pushing right now is once I push through these 2 spots right here, it's going to activate the next part of the mission. I want to get the defense set up as good as possible. And oh, we have 3 stars right now, don't we? We have 3 stars. That is cool. I guess we have 3 stars, so maybe I don't have to do all that. I'm going to make sure this is defended.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
I don't want to drop down here, so we're going to see what's over here and see if we can take that out. And we don't even, you know, since we got 3 stars, maybe I don't have to be as aggressive here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop right here. We're going to lay some more mines. So I'm going to select the rifleman. We're going to lay a bunch of mines across here. Get this defended. Again, checkerboard style here. And then, wow, I didn't even realize we're at 3 stars, so that's pretty sweet. And I learned the mine thing, so I love laying landmines as traps. Okay, so we can go to work now and just get this stuff taken care of. Let's take this group and go into the woods right here.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
While we're doing that, we're going to take the rest of this group.
Befehle, Kommandant?
Well, we're going to take basically group number 4.
Befehle?
We're going to push forward to here.
Bewegung!
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rocket launcher
Jawohl.
and move it with a... Let's see.
Fahrzeug
Nope, go with that.
funktionstüchtig.
It's going to be a separate group.
Zu Befehl.
They're going to go over to here. And in the woods there.
Auf dem Weg.
Befehle.
And I don't know what to expect here. I think some of this was cleared out. But that I'm so excited about this mine right now. I did not know you could lay even more mines. We've got this side all mined off there. Okay, we're gonna hold off and take out that spot right there. Okay.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
So group number 1, of course, is going to go to right here. Triangle command. I'm going to take this group right here
Zu Befehl.
and move it over this way. And then this is going to be specifically responsible for restoring the multiple rocket launcher. So I've got this group here. Tons of smoke grenades. And we're going to try to flank the position here. So smoke grenade there.
Open fire!
And we're going to take group number
Wir haben
1.
die Koordinaten. Bereit zum
Group
Angriff.
number 4 it is now. We're going to push it forward here. Triangle command. And then group number 5 is going to hit them from the backside.
Unit spotted!
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet.
We should be able to take out the position here.
Auslöschen.
Jawohl. Auf dem Weg.
Feuer!
Good job!
The convoys are arriving.
So that's been taken care of.
Defend them from enemy
Now the next part we have to do is escort as many of these convoys as possible.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
And we're going to have these tanks ready
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
just along the side. I'm going to take two of
Fahrzeug
these,
funktionstüchtig. Bereit zum
3 of
Angriff.
these, let's see, 4 of these tanks here.
Zu Befehl.
I'm going to take 4 of these tanks right here, and I'm going to put
Wir sind
them
einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
in position to guard. I believe it's this spot right here, because I think this spot is going to get attacked.
Bewegung!
And then, yeah, the big thing here is we just got to get our convoys out of here, and then we have to clear our own tanks out.
Befehle?
And then I want to have these air-to-air things spread out a little bit. So I'm going to put one here. And I think we have a third. That right there is probably fine. And then this rocket launcher is something we got to protect. And I may be making a rendezvous with this group here.
Befehle?
Group 5. I'm just looking to do scouting and take out any weird attacks that may come. But yeah, we're at 3 stars. As long as we don't take major losses, we shouldn't lose it.
Bestätigt.
Reinforcements arrived.
And we're getting more reinforcements, so that's good.
Bewegung, Soldaten!
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to push pause and figure out where those reinforcements are and to what extent they are so we can get them into place. Okay, so we got a
Koordinaten.
multiple rocket launcher. That multiple rocket launcher is going to go right here for now. And I'm going to put this tank that we got. I think there's one tank here.
Fahrzeug
I'm going to put this
funktionstüchtig.
tank over to here for convoy protection. And then I'm going to take
Befehle, Kommandant.
this and unload all.
Befehle, Kommandant?
And then I'm going to have them go this way over here with future plans. I'm going to take the transport vehicle. I'm just going to take the crew member out of there.
Jawohl.
And I'm going to put the transport vehicle crew member over, let's see. I'll put him in this, let's see, I'll put him in this tank right here. This heavy tank right here.
Jawohl.
And I'm going to get this repair vehicle over toward the edge
Infantry
more
in
so.
Bewegung!
Einsatzbereit,
And then this
Kommandant.
transport vehicle, I'm going to do the same thing
Infantry
with that.
meldet
Take
sich
them
zum
out.
Dienst.
And maybe put them over here.
Jawohl.
Okay, so we got a lot of moving pieces here. Got a lot of mines in place. And we've got 3 stars. So it's going to be smart here.
Zum Dienst.
Befehle?
Here comes some tanks. And we're going to sapper metal. These tanks are going to attack us. We're going to need help, though. We're going to send our troops here.
Infanterie in Bewegung!
Because, again, these mines are getting taken out by these soldiers here. So, mines are not a bad thing. They took out some stuff. And then we'll take out the rest of the soldiers there. Okay. So that's out of the way. I got the anti-aircraft. We're gonna take our soldiers and put them right here again. Gonna resupply what we can. And then while we're doing that, I'm gonna push pause here and see. We got this group right here. Oh boy. Those are our tanks. Okay.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
We are going to put some mines in place over here too, just in case. We got 3 mines. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and this will be for later. Well, it looks like they all have to be from one soldier there. So 1, 2, oh, we're getting attacked there. Timeout here.
Ich bin getroffen.
That's not good.
Befehle?
That's what happens when you get sloppy.
Ja, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant?
Don't want to select that one.
Kanonen einsatzbereit.
Select route number
Einsatzbereit,
5.
Kommandant.
Going to resupply as much as possible. And we're going to attack them tanks through here. That's not good at all. So I'm just going to send them over here and see if we can help.
Feind gesichtet.
And this is what happens when you get sloppy. You start taking some losses. We're going to attack. Tank right there. Yep. There we go.
Tötet sie.
Take that one out as well.
Kugelhagel.
Ich kümmere mich die Verletzten.
And see if we can get first aid here.
Einsatzbereit,
Crew
Kommandant.
members, first aid. We can't do that. Okay.
Erwarte Befehle.
Na los! Bewegung, Soldaten.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
First aid coming as soon as possible.
Jawohl.
First aid there. Okay, so while we're doing that, I'm going to send the rest of these soldiers back here.
Auf dem Weg.
With the idea of restocking, I'm going to put the crew members in a safe place. And we've got this
Ja,
guy right
Kommandant.
here. He's going to lay another mine.
Ja, Kommandant. Befehle?
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
So that's good right here. This
Bereit
group
für die
is going to
Schlacht.
go
Befehle?
meet up over to here and try to help defensively this position.
Ja.
We should be able to cover. We get enough tanks there, I hope. So that's gone there. That's gone. Again, that's the big one we got to defend here. And then while we're doing that, we're going to send group number 5 over to here. And then while we're doing that in the other part, we're just going to take these
Infantry
remaining crew
einsatzbereit.
members and put them inside this heavy tank.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant?
And we have this wonderful rocket launcher that hasn't been used yet, but they might be used. So we're going to attack heavily over here. We're going to try to get
Befehle?
group number 5
Befehle?
involved.
Zu Befehl.
So we're just going to use the triangle command, and we're going to see if we can recover some troops as well.
Auf dem Weg.
Fire at the target.
So there we go. That's good there. Now we're going to try to recover these riflemen and crew members as much as possible.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
Combat medic medal there. We are at 3 stars, but we want to protect it. And what I think we're going to do is lay a few more mines over on this side and then lay mines on the other side. So riflemen here, we got 12 mines to lay. We're going to lay them all. And now we get these other members. We're going to make them part of the group. And supposedly we've got to protect this spot right here. I think we're good though. We've got our own troops there. So we're going to take group number 5 and put it over here.
Verstanden.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to take this crew member and put him in this tank right here.
Verstanden.
Now we are getting overrun. Let's take these two tanks and see if we can help out here. And I think we've got some tanks over here we can send as well.
Ja,
One,
Kommandant.
well, let's see, two.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Let's send this one and this
Fahrzeug
one
funktionstüchtig.
over to here just to be safe. And then I'm going to take these two tanks
Zu Befehl.
and put them over on this spot right here.
Jawohl.
Open fire!
And what I want to do is I want to stop these two tanks right
Einsatzbereit,
here.
Kommandant.
I want to send them all in at the same time. Okay, now is a good time to send them in. Triangle command. I'd like to hit this from multiple fronts. That's the goal here.
Wie lauten die Koordinaten? Jawohl. Artillerie einsatzbereit. Zu Befehl. Artillerie einsatzbereit.
And apparently I lost control of this group, so I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to group it as group number 5. So here we go. We're going to resupply all the mines and stuff like that.
Feindliche Einheiten.
Fortunately, we lost a tank there. We are going to get...
Sanitäter!
Oh boy, that's a rocket launcher. Okay, that's not good.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
That's first aid.
Na los! Infanterie in Feuer!
And let's see if we can take out these submachines.
Feuer!
So we're running into rocket launchers. That's not good. I think the best thing for rocket launchers and stuff would be an armored personnel carrier. I'm going to send an armored personnel carrier over here. Short of infantry. And I think these are all shot. Right? There they are. Okay, we got one of them left.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Gonna move over there. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. What I want to do is I want to take group number 5,
Befehle, Kommandant.
and I want to lay some more mines back over here
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung.
because I think this is going to be an important area for us.
Brauche einen Sani!
So, I'm going to select the rifleman here. Mine. Oops.
Einsatzbereit,
Group number
Kommandant.
5
Erwarte
again.
Befehle. Bin schwer verletzt.
Rifleman there. Mine. Mine.
Feindliche
Mine.
Einheiten gesichtet.
Mine. I'm assuming we're going to win the other spot. Could be wrong on that.
Jawohl.
We're just going to mine this a lot. We should be able to hang on. I think 32,000 points is the amount of points you have to get 3 stars. I was just short of that last time I played it, like 31,009 something. Okay. Apparently we need to get our troops out of here. I don't believe those can be recovered. Well, they could, but
Infanterie
not
meldet
under
sich
the
zum
right
Dienst.
circumstances. So we're going to drop back to here. And it says to drop back, so we're going to take everything we have here and drop it back to this spot as well. And then these are mines, I think. Oh, we got a soldier here. Oh, he's... Can't pick up. Okay.
Bewegungssoldaten.
So those soldiers are going back. This tank is going to be going back shortly. We've managed to escape 25, so I think we're in decent shape here.
Befehle. MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
I think there's a big tank one that's going to go through here. We'll see. Let's see if we can protect this spot.
Feindliche
Oh, there they
Einheiten.
come, and we are outnumbered. We're going to borrow group number 5, I think.
MG-Schütze in Bewegung.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Wir
And
sind
I'm going to take this medium tank as well.
Most of them got out safely.
Oh, no,
Time to
no.
withdraw
Let's
your
see.
forces as well to avoid
Oh, that's not
encirclement.
good.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
I'm still going to take this group here, and this could cost me the mission here. We're supposed to get everything out to safety. I don't want to leave them behind here, so.
Panzerbrecher in Bewegung. Kugelhagel.
Feuer!
Ziel wird zerstört. Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen. Feuer! Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen. Ziel
Bazooka
wird
time.
zerstört. Ziel unter Beschuss nehmen.
Okay, let's recover as many of these as we can.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
And we're going to get out of here. There's tanks coming from everywhere. Pretty much. So we got tanks coming from this side here. Now, the good news is, of course, we got a few mines in place. Not here, though. We got a little time. We're going to try to recover as many of these soldiers as possible. And then we're going to get out of there. All right, so they're recovered. Okay.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
So now it's going to be circle command to here. And everything else is going to be the same.
zu
So
Befehl.
circle command to here.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Circle command to here.
Auf dem Weg.
And yeah, we're just going to be exiting out of the area. I'd like to see how they fare against these mines here. We'll see how that goes. They're going to avoid them all? Oh, that's nice. They can avoid them all. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet, totally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there goes another one. I think there's a group of tanks coming from right here, too, so...
Beeilung!
Yeah, we're getting attacked from all sides. We gotta get out of here. Got another sapper medal there. Yeah, that's what I like about the mines. They're pretty cool. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna hold on to 3 stars. And apparently we need to get this vehicle out of here too, so... Everyone's getting out. We're going to get 3 stars. We're going to beat the mission. We got 29 out of 30 convoys out, so that was decent. And we're going to avoid these tanks right here. They're surrounding us. But yeah, let's see how these tanks go in the Saver mines. Oh no, they avoid the mines. Do they? 1, 2, bye-bye. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So pocket collapses. So... yeah, if you're having a problem getting close to 3 stars, hopefully this is a good example of the multiple ways you can get points.
Na los!
It'll be interesting to see how many points we end up with here.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
But yeah, got it done. Got it done. Pretty sweet.
Auf dem Weg.
Sanitäter unterwegs.
55,000. That's what we had. I believe you need 32,000 to get to 3 stars. Just to FYI. Yeah. So we got the steel wall bronze, backstabber medals, a few pillager medals. I showed you where to get those. Now the cool thing about the mines is you can actually choose any doctrine you want as long as you have the rifleman. You just use the supply truck. You can lay a ton of mines, and that usually takes out a decent amount. Sapper medals are cool, and you got a few anti-air and some combat medic stuff. So that's what we had in terms of losses. But again, it comes down to how much damage you deal. You lose points for damage taken, and you get points for medals. So that's basically how the star system works. And there's the rest of the data there. If you're looking for more stuff on Sudden Strike 4, there is a playlist There's a link in the description below, or you can go to the playlist on this channel. The top, it's going to be sorted by most popular, so it's going to be basic tips, and then there's going to be 3-star missions primarily at the bottom of the playlist. Thanks for watching, and good luck.